In 1940, women playing baseball would have been thought of as a joke. However, women went on to play the game of baseball, and they eventually saved the game of baseball. The women played baseball as hard as the men did, but they also had other responsibilities and guidelines to abide by. They loved the game, and they were prepared to do anything that they needed to do to showcase their abilities. The All-American Girls Professional Baseball League played baseball, but they accomplished much more than just baseball. Today I'm going to tell you how the league started, the rules and the guidelines that they played by, and what they actually accomplished. First, how did it all start? In World War II, all the men were joining the military and could not play the game of baseball. In an article in Women's Baseball posted on the Wikipedia website, the Office of War warned that in 1943, Major League Baseball could be suspended due to the shortage of manpower. Philip K. Wrigley, the chewing gum magnate and former owner of the Chicago Cubs, wasn't going to let the league go under, and he founded the Women's League in 1943, according to the May 16, 2012 National Post. Wrigley was determined to save baseball even during the time of war. The league would later become known as the All-American Girls Professional Baseball League. Women from all over Canada and the United States tried out for 60 spots on 4 different teams. So now, Mr. Wrigley had his league, he had his teams, he had his players, but what rules would they play by? And what guidelines would they use? The All-American Girls Professional Baseball League needed different rules than the men, obviously. According to the June 18, 2007 New York Times, Wrigley required all the women to go to charm school to learn about makeup and to learn about manners. He required that all the girls wore extremely short skirts during the games. The salaries were between $45 and $85 a week, which were very good at that time, and actually most of the baseball players were paid more than skilled men laborers at that time. And there were no age restrictions, as some players were as young as 15 years old. The players pitched underhand. The distance between the pitching rubber and home plate was shorter than men's baseball, and the distance between the bases was shorter. The league was using players as sex symbols to increase attendance, and they were using different rules to suit the women's need. But what could these women actually be expected to accomplish on the field and off the field? The All-American Girls Baseball League played baseball, but it also opened opportunities for women beyond the game of baseball. According to the June 28, 2009 New York Times, Sophie Curry still holds the record for steals in any league, women or men's. She stole 201 bases in 203 attempts in 1946. Edith Houghton became the first female Major League Scout in 1946. Bernice Guerra became the first umpire in Major League Baseball in 1969. The league actually inspired a movie in 1992 that some of you may have seen, A League of Their Own. The All-American Girls Professional Baseball League eventually folded in 1954, according to the May 16, 2012 National Post. Today we talked about the start of the All-American Girls Baseball League, the rules that they played by, and the success that they had, and what they did beyond baseball. They provided hope during a time of war, and they used their talent and success on the field to provide opportunities off of the field. So why was saving the league important? It invented a new style for fans and opened opportunities through their hard work. However, the All-American Girls Professional Baseball League was much more than just a baseball league. For the women, they gained opportunity, respect, and equality.